My heart is literally still oozing and goozing with so much love and fulfillment. The last week at our Advanced Energetics Retreat was freaking out of this world. Like I keep saying, it was otherworldly because it just totally was. It's just absolutely mind-blowingly amazing what can happen when women come together. They release their protectors, they release their fears, they step into their greatness, they collaborate, they connect, they share energy, they somatically help each other heal and become better versions of themselves. It's just magic. Like I found myself at multiple times of the retreat just looking around the room, just going like, this is literally heaven on earth. Like this room is a representation of what could be possible for the world when people get over themselves and they realize that separation and disconnection is simply just an illusion. And we are actually so much stronger when we are together. And despite our differences, despite our beliefs, despite it all, there's something that connects us that is so much deeper and so much more profound than an opinion or a political view or whatever it is. And when we drop all that and we just get into the nucleus of what makes us human and we just double down on that and we share our spiritual gifts with each other, it's absolutely phenomenal. And I had this like overwhelming feeling. We were at the retreat center that we go to. There's a pool with a diving board and a slide. And we were just all like hanging out, laughing, joking, having such a good time. And I thought to myself, like, the community of pause breathwork is such an example of potentiality and what can happen when we somatically heal our bodies and we get into these deep states of feeling, you know, and we feel through the archaic stuckness in our body to liberate it back into wholeness and freedom. And that's the potential. That's the possibility. So, All right. This is the final call to join the 2025 Somatic Coaching Certification. This is it. We are closing the doors. After you listen to this podcast, we gonna be done. So if you've been following this journey of leaning in and asking yourself, what is the difference that I want to make in the world? And should I get trained in this method so that I can actually take my spiritual gifts and share them with the world? This is your chance. You know, we all come to this planet with these very unique spiritual gifts, and we all have them. And when we don't express them, when we don't share them with the world, they kind of just die inside of us. And there's like this heaviness that we feel in our bodies when we don't share our gift with the world. And if you know, you know. And if you're listening to this, chances are you probably are made for this, because this is what this show and this community is all about. If you know that you have a gift to share with the world, it's time to rise. It's time to say yes to that. It's time to go all in. This 6-month journey is not only a journey of you becoming a certified trauma-informed somatic coach, it's a journey of you healing you coming home to you understanding your gifts, being able to share them with the world. It's about you having a deeper level of confidence in yourself, being able to speak with power and heal the world from a place of true alignment. So if that is for you, head on over to pausebreathwork.com/somatic. That's pausebreathwork.com/somatic. Just a reminder, this is your final call. This is your final call. We are closing the doors in literally 48 hours. So if you are not in yet, get your booty in, and I would absolutely love to be your mentor and love to take you on that journey of really pouring into you over the next 6 months and giving you all of the skills, all of the frameworks, all of the tools that you need in order to create powerful transformations for your clients. We are also going to be teaching you how to build a business in this industry. I took the last 7 years of intelligence and trial and error of not only myself in this industry, but my clients, and put it into a business builder that will equip you to not only build a business, but actually start making money and make an impact in a way that feels good for your soul and in an aligned feminine way. So do not sleep on this. 48 hours, we are closing. Head on over to www.pausebreathwork.com/somatic to apply now.
Can't be contained.
That's what I'm talking about.
With AI platforms like ChatGPT answering mindset questions 24/7, do you ever wonder if coaching is becoming obsolete? Well, if you're a coach feeling the pressure of AI, you are definitely not alone. But here's the truth. AI will never replace the power of human connection and the body-based wisdom that comes from somatic work. And today in this episode, I'm diving into why mindset coaching alone is at risk and why somatic coaching is the future. The other day, I was headed to my dance class, which, by the way, I have just so fallen back in love with dance. I can't even handle it. I don't know why I took a decade off of the thing that I love most. Sometimes life just be like that. But anyway, I'm back. And it's also, let me just take a quick tangent here. It's also been such an interesting journey in self-love, you guys, because when I quit 10 years ago, or stopped, I guess, 10 years ago, I sort of was at the peak of my talent. I was 26 and crushing it. And I trained a lot and I was getting pretty good. And then, I just stopped doing it. And then now that I'm back after 10 years, I'm clearly not as good as I used to be, but it's such a journey in just self-acceptance. And I keep saying to myself, you're not performing. You're not doing this for money or to be professional. You're doing this for joy. You're doing this to raise your vibration. And so it's been a journey of taking the pressure off of myself and just going all in on the thing that I love most. But anyways, I digress. That's not what I was talking about. I was on my way to dance and I was trying to decide I'm spinning. I'm not spinning anymore, but I was spinning on a business decision of do I go left? Do I go right? If I go left, here's all the things. If I go right, here's all the things. And I was I'm going to give this to ChatGPT. So I literally just said to ChatGPT, based on everything you know about me, based on my human design, based on my astrology, based on, what you know about my business, based on what you know about what I love, based on what you know about what I don't love, what is the most aligned choice for me in this next phase of my career? And I swear to God, the answer that I got back was better than any mindset coach I've ever hired. I was this is wild, right? AI tools like ChatGPT and other platforms now offer mindset guidance instantly, faster, and obviously cheaper than a human coach, right? So I can understand why mindset coaches are feeling the squeeze. If your value is only based on mental frameworks, AI can mimic and often outperform that. So I started thinking about this. Obviously, there's so many industries that are changing because AI is entering the scene and coaching is absolutely going to be disrupted. And it was interesting because I've been talking about how mindset coaching is, the past and somatic coaching is the future. I've been talking about that for a while now, but I really in that moment viscerally felt oh yeah, this is moving in a different direction, right? Mindset coaching alone is now a commodity, right? Mindset work is valuable, but it only addresses one part of the equation, the mind, right? And if you've been following my work for a while, I really say it's an 80-20. Do we not need mindset work? No, we do need mindset work. The mind needs a vision. The mind needs direction. The mind needs a path. The mind needs a how-to. But the 80% is the body, right? The 80% is the body. When a client feels stuck, overwhelmed, triggered, it's not because they need more affirmations. It's because their nervous system is dysregulated. And so AI can't feel into a client's emotional state. They can't track their breath patterns or notice the subtle body language that shifts or indicate if there's trauma or blockages. It just simply can't do it. A client working through anxiety may get great mindset advice from ChatGPT. I know I definitely did on my way to dance that one day. But when they feel that tightening in their chest and the panic setting in, no AI response can regulate their breath or calm their nervous system. Somatic coaching helps people really process that sensation, the one underneath the thought. AI cannot touch that. So mindset work lives in the head, but true transformation at the deepest possible level happens in the body. All right, so here's why somatic coaching is AI proof. AI cannot replicate human connection. It can't replicate intuition. It does not have emotional attunement. Somatic coaching involves working with the body, the breath, and the emotional landscape, right? So that requires real-time human-to-human interaction. AI will never replace the human being. So AI is an intelligence, right? It's a consciousness. But then there's human intelligence. There's body intelligence. There's somatic intelligence. AI, it's not the same intelligence. They're two different intelligences, but they're not the same. And so a somatic coach can feel subtle energy shifts, notice body language, adjust techniques based on what's happening in the moment for that particular person. AI cannot do that, right? AI can help us with the frame, with the vision, with the affirmations. It can do the mindset thing, which is why I'm saying it's going to replace mindset coaching. So, for example, right, if a client starts to cry mid-session, a somatic coach can adjust either their somatic technique techniques or their breath patterns and hold a safe emotional space. AI can't notice, right, if a client's breath gets shallow, or if their hands start shaking, or if something is happening energetically. A somatic coach can guide them through regulating their nervous system, right, bringing them back into safety, helping them feel calm, helping them feel embodied. Yeah, so here's this on a Post-it note, if you will. AI can give the answers. A somatic coach helps you embody the shift. It's as simple as that. I know I'm giving you guys a lot here, but this is probably one of the most important podcasts that I have ever recorded. It's very extremely timely, and it's just very important that we see where the industry is going, and yeah, we get on board with that. So as an example, AI cannot replace human intuition and emotional safety, right? Transformation isn't just about solving problems. It's about being seen, felt, like really understood. And healing happens in relationships, guys. That's why we attract each other. That's why we attract people who trigger us, because we got to heal through that. And that's why we attract people who really make us feel safe and validated, right? When a client, especially, feels safe enough to process deep emotional wounds, we really transform. Like every wound has so much like fuel, power, turbo. It's like transformation turbo in every single trigger. I like the way I said that. That's funny. A somatic coach creates like a level of safety, presence, attunement, and deep listening. Actually, the day I landed at the retreat, I was driving to the retreat and I was just feeling a little like funky monkey. And I'm like, what's going on here? And I couldn't like put it on anything. Like there was no context necessarily. I was just feeling funky monkey. And I got there and I just pulled Holly, one of my girlfriends, to the side. And I'm like, I just need a little bit of support. And she just helped me move some things through, right? She was present. She had emotional attunement. She was deeply listening to what I was saying. AI cannot do that, right? A client feeling shame or fear, they need to feel safe enough to process. AI can't hold space, read emotional cues, or co-regulate a nervous system. AI cannot replace the power of human presence and emotional connection. Are you guys getting it yet? And here's the thing, AI is here to stay, right? Which means coaches must evolve. Mindset coaching alone is becoming saturated, but the body-based work of somatic coaching is truly irreplaceable. Learning somatic tools allows you to create transformation at the nervous system level, which AI cannot do. A mindset coach who adds somatic work can help clients regulate emotional patterns, break through their blocks faster. And the thing that I talk about all the time is like, it's sustainable. It's not like, oh, you know, I feel so inspired, I'm going to change my life. And then it doesn't work. It's like there's a deep reckoning. There's like a deep level of like, that gets to happen, that moves the energy through. So a mindset coach who adds somatic work can help clients regulate emotional patterns and break through blocks faster. Clients who experience deeper emotional healing obviously will stay longer and they'll refer more people to you. So AI can give you mindset hacks. You can give the embodied transformation. So all this to say, guys, like AI cannot replace human connection. It can't. It cannot replace human connection. It's like the more we're going in the direction of technology and things being automated and delegated and people can do anything for us and we can fart and our groceries show up at our door, you know, like we didn't get there yet. Don't worry. You're not missing out, but I'm sure that will happen one day. That's so stupid. Let me just keep moving. AI cannot replace human connection. AI cannot feel the subtle shifts in someone's breath or nervous system. AI cannot co-regulate, obviously, because it doesn't have an emotional body or create emotional safety. So if you are listening to this podcast right now and you really want to future-proof your coaching business, you have got to add somatic tools into your coaching toolkit. This is exactly why I created the somatic coaching certification. So you can give your clients what AI can never give them. Deep embodied transformation, okay? So if you're ready to become the kind of coach that AI can never replace, you have got to go to www.pausebreathwork.com/somatic. Apply in the next 48 hours because we're closing the doors. You are lastminute.com. You're like me. If you're listening and you haven't applied yet, but you're going to, that's how I roll. I'm like, I'm going to wait to the final second. All right, guys, it would be an absolute joy to train you for the next 6+ months in this certification and not only turn you into a really confident somatic coach who's on the leading edge of the industry, but someone who knows how to actually build a coaching business on the back end of that. So head on over to pausebreathwork.com/somatic. Check out the testimonials. Check out all the things. You're going to absolutely fall in love with this way of working because it is so much more powerful, not only for you, but for your clients as well. One of my favorite quotes is there's no such thing as one-way healing. And so when we're doing somatic coaching and somatic healing, both parties are healing simultaneously, and that's the power of this work. We are all in this together. All right, you guys, have a freaking beautiful, amazing, joyful, inspired day. I cannot wait to mentor you in this cohort. Go apply now, and we'll see you in class. Bye for now.